I think the retail prop is in value. The retail prop is with Walmart. It's with Costco. It's with the off-pricers. You've seen a trading down of even higher-end consumers, and they're going to some of these value stores. And you saw it in second quarter earnings. Second quarter earnings, which were reported the end of August, essentially showed that even so far in the current quarter, sales have been better than expected. Show them something new and they will buy.
So then how do you assess the health of the consumer when it comes to big box retailers like Walmart or Target? We've seen a divergence quite recently, right? And that was surprising to me because I usually clump them in one.
Yep, one of the differences, there's basically micro relative to the company. Target has work to do to improve their assortment, to improve their operations. There's a lot of store standards that need to be adjusted. Walmart is hitting on all cylinders and is taking share.
Well, they have a 40 multiple. How does Joe Feldman, your colleague, respond to a single-digit revenue growth, making solid but, normal retail profits, trading at a PE of 40? That's not in my textbook.
It's not in the textbook, but the consistency of it, the market share gains that they have, the pricing that they offer, the value that they offer, they're unique in the world of retail.
Which companies are best positioned to absorb higher costs when it comes to this entire tariff regime? And I suspect there might be a lot, but top of mind, can you name maybe two?
Well, I think of companies that can absorb pricing. The off-pricers can absorb pricing because they're the umbrella for everyone else. So a TJX, a Ross, a Burlington, and of course Walmart.
Burlington socks. That was the socks I wore when I was little.
Are they passing? Are they passing on tariffs, say at TJ Maxx?
You're beginning to see tariffs be passed on, but it all starts from if the full price retailer passes on, then it goes to others also. Right. It's expected that price increases for the most part will come fully into play in the fourth quarter.
One final question I got to ask, and I guess it's, I've got to go to the New York City angle. A couple years on, is Tiffany worked out for Mr. Arnault?
I think it is working out. They're getting more traffic. They're getting new designs. The new stores that they've remodeled have given a lift that they wouldn't have seen before.
Are they still popping in Japan? I stood outside the Tiffany's store there in the...
Did you see the new store on the Ginza that has the blue outside?
Yeah, I saw
Pretty
a picture
impressive.
Yeah, we were supposed to fly over and look at it. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Okay, and finally, Isabel was talking about this earlier. The Dior store is spectacular. Is that going to be the future of European investment in the island of Manhattan, is to do a Dior?
Part of it, yes. I think for the ultra luxury companies, and that Dior store is going to be replicated in Beverly Hills because that one's opening in just a couple weeks also.